Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. This morning, XRP hit 70 cents. That's right, the dead dino coin that was allegedly not going to do anything. It's a pumping. In fact, and this won't surprise me and probably you listening, it'll just surprise the toxic Bitcoin maximalists out there. But did you know that XRP has actually outperformed Bitcoin over the last week? Oh, can I even say that out loud? But it's true, folks. I'm going to show you some data. Now, there has been a little bit of a pullback, and I want to show you exactly why. It's not a question mark for me. And also share with you perspective from some of the XRP chart analysts out there responding to this most recent price action. But these be signs of life, my friends. Like, if you think XRP is not going to move with the rest of the market as it rallies higher and enters euphoria, yacht your damn mind, son. XRP is going to hit a new all-time high in enterprise discovery and melt faces. That's my belief anyway. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this video, it is 7:48 a.m. Central Time, which is my time zone, Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. XRP, just as I'm recording this, dropped a hair below 64 cents, but let me show you the chart here. This is the 24-hour chart on Live Coin Watch for XRP. You can see, according to Live Coin Watch, it did hit a 24-hour high of just over 69.5 cents. Now, I'm not privy to their proprietary math that they use behind the scenes to calculate that global price for XRP, but I do know that they'll take basically price data from every exchange on the planet, just about. I don't know if it literally is for them, but this is the general concept anyway, just in case you're unaware. And so, each individual exchange is its own individual price market with different humans on different exchanges, and they're watching what's happening on other price exchanges, which, so if there's ever an arbitrage opportunity, it's quickly snapped up. So you'll have, in some instances, if you look at price action on an individual exchange, it'll be below 69.5 cents as a high for the last 24 hours. But on others, it would be higher and then roughly average out to about 69.5 cents. Which means that presumably on some it would have been easily a little above 70 cents. But either way, at this point, we're splitting hairs. And if I have to round one way or another, well, again, it's above 69.5 cents. So who cares? But we're basically right at 70 cents for the 24-hour high for XRP. And it has moved down. But that's okay. Like, XRP is doing what you should expect. Basically, I mean, the whole market moved down because Bitcoin moved down. Like, I'm going to show you right now. Like, that is what happened. But even so, XRP up 25% over the last 7 days. You can see that right here. Bitcoin up 24% over the last 7 days. So at least at the moment I'm recording this, XRP is actually doing a hair better. But you wouldn't know that if you listen to the headlines, right? Now, also, that should not be surprising because, not that I knew for sure that was going to happen over the short time period. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, honestly, it doesn't take that much money flowing into XRP to get it to go up about 25%. It really doesn't. It takes a monstrous amount of money to get Bitcoin to go up 24%, which happened over the last 7 days. So it can fluctuate. Bitcoin could briefly be ahead, behind, it doesn't matter. The reason I'm saying that is so that it's just to drive the point home. If you're wondering from this point, what is going to be the better performer for this cycle? My humble opinion is that it's clearly XRP. Like, XRP is going to slaughter Bitcoin in terms of positive price action for the remainder of the cycle. How much money has to flow into Bitcoin to get it to double in price from here? A ton. I don't know what the number is, but a crazy amount. And I'm not saying that won't happen. In fact, I'll not be surprised if it does. How much would have to flow into XRP to get it to double? Peanuts compared to that. That's where and that's all that matters. It's the percentage returns for us holders out here. But anyway, so take a look at this. The fact that XRP hit about 70 cents and has come back down. It's dropping at the time I'm recording this, but so is Bitcoin, by the way. This is not alarming. Here you can see the high for XRP at about 3:05 a.m., close to 70 cents. And at 3:05 a.m. Central, started dropping. And we see that the bottom, the most recent bottom, was at 4:50 a.m. XRP got as low as 62 cents. And again, I acknowledge it's dropping right now, but it still is just moving along with Bitcoin and the rest of the market. This is not alarming. And also, you don't go up in a straight line forever. I also want to say, if this is alarming to you, just consider that the entire crypto market has been consolidating for what, like 7 months? Okay, We're in a bull market. You don't consolidate for 7 months to only get 1 week of gains, and then that's the end of it. That's not how this works. That global liquidity is increasing. Money's flowing into the stock market. Look at the expansion in the Russell 2000 with small caps. No. This is not the end. This is not a time to be afraid. This is a time to be excited. Pullbacks are expected. There are multiple pullbacks, even in 2017, which is what this bull run's being compared to frequently by all sorts of analysts. There were multiple pullbacks back then of over 30%. But then it just kept going up and up and up. And so those are buying opportunities. That's how many will perceive them. So anyway, again, XRP today hit its peak at 3:05 a.m. Most recent bottom price-wise, 4:50 a.m., okay? Now look at Bitcoin. Here we see Bitcoin, 3:05 a.m. started falling off a cliff a bit. And wouldn't you know it, right there at 450, 455, we're splitting hairs, it's about the same time. That's where Bitcoin dropped down to before moving back up a little bit. XRP did the exact same thing, almost down to the minute. So it shouldn't be surprising. There's nothing wrong with XRP. It's also true that the analysts that I follow anyway keep highlighting that XRP's most notable resistance level it's got to get around now is around 64, 65, 66 cents, depending on who you ask. So right above there, we popped above it. It wasn't sustained, but also Bitcoin came back down, as did the rest of the market. So it's a sea of red as I scroll down on the main page of Live Coin Watch. Almost everything's down, at least to some degree. We're in a bull market. This doesn't matter. It's time to be excited. Like Bitcoin leads the market, and it increased in price by like $22,000 in a week or something stupid like that. From like, 67,000 or so to 89,000, somewhere there about anyway, in a week. Yeah, it's not... It's not going to go up. It can't go literally up in a straight line forever. But this is also why I always say, like, either you have exposure when this stuff happens or you don't. So for the people that were hoping to buy Bitcoin lower and the rest of the market lower, how'd that work out trying to time the market? Not very well. And maybe you had a bunch of success doing that like 7, 8, 9 times in a row. But if this was your 10th time and you tried it again, you got left behind in disastrous fashion. It does not make sense to time markets. It makes sense to just have exposure, broadly speaking. And so anyway, I shared a post about everything that I just shared with you. And chart analyst Greg Crypto wrote to me on social media platform X, and he said he's just noting that another resistance level, 75 cents, is key. And he says 75 cents for 3 days. Then this is our I'm sure he means confirmation signal. So once we get to, and I've seen other analysts cite that level as well. So if you can break above 75 cents and hold that for a few days, off to the races, says he. And that's very similar to what I see from all sorts of analysts. Here's chart analyst Crypto Insight UK noticing basically the same thing here. He said, and this is at 4:39 a.m. Central Time. He says, why Bitcoin pull back as XRP wakes up? Can we not have some fun? Let's see if the USA wakes up and bids the markets. I have a feeling they will. Well, it's still early. We'll see what happens for the remainder of the day. But if you're wondering what's going on, like this is just normal market activity. There's nothing bigger going on here. There's nothing shady. There's nothing bad going on with XRP. XRP is doing what you should want and expect it to do. It's healthy. It's alive. It's just fine. And eventually it will break away. And I'm telling you, if you feel down or uncertain about that, just know that other coins, there's been a handful that have popped off. There are people in those communities that felt the same way about those coins, like Doge, like Cardano. Why isn't it going? Oh my God. But those did start pumping in even more notable fashion than XRP over the last week. And good. That's like, you want to see it. Signs of life for the market then, okay? But to think that it's not going to happen for the coin that you hold, that's the defeatist attitude that people have. And I just want you to understand, when it comes to investing, you are your own worst enemy. Because you feel things like, oh my God, am I a dummy? Did I buy the wrong stuff? Just the rising tide lifts all boats, folks. Just do whatever you want to do in terms of buying and selling. I don't know what's right for you on an individual level. I'm just a dude on the internet. I'm just sharing my personal opinions as a regular guy. I've been holding now crypto for over 7 years. And I can tell you for me, all I do is I buy and then I do nothing. And I can tell you that since I've been doing that for 7 years, it's worth a fortune compared to what I put in. So do with that what you will. But that's what works. People trying to tinker with their positions, getting in and out, data shows it doesn't go so well. Whether you're in crypto, whether in the stock market, the people that are hands-off are the ones that make the wealth. It's just how it is. There's this post I shared yesterday from Dr. Magic, and this is a XRP USD chart. He says, I noticed this trend line in Coinbase's chart when the prior fake out happened in September. We'll wait for this one to break for lower time frame excitement. Cycle-wise, you all know what I think for XRP. Yes, so he believes that this cycle, we're easily going to get into the double digits price range for XRP here. And so he's just noting this trend line action. And he had an update, though. So he reposted this morning at 5:18 a.m. Central. And he said, good volume coming in last days. On balance volume, another all-time high in Coinbase's chart. We need to crack this resistance, and then we are off to the races. And so this is the general idea I keep seeing from all sorts of analysts, and they'll differ slightly on what they think those resistance levels are, but conceptually it's all very similar. I'm seeing about the same thing, and there are zero analysts, well, almost. I mean, maybe I could find like one analyst who doesn't think XRP is going to do well this market cycle, but almost 1 to 100, that'd be like Alessio Restani. He hasn't retracted what he said. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Every other analyst that I follow literally believes that we are going to be seeing new all-time highs for XRP and price discovery. And if we're going to have a proper alt season, it would be silly to not see that. Why would we not? Then we also have this from Chart Analyst Cryptos. XRP starting the reversal against Bitcoin. And so this is nice to see. So XRP did bottom out this market cycle on June 7th. It hasn't gone below that. I'm not going to predict, because I'm not a chart guy, whether it will or won't go lower than that. I'll just note that it's been, it's been 5 months, and it still has not dropped below that again. It moved up a lot, it moved down a fair bit, but it's moving up again now. Either way, markets find bottoms, but I'm just saying it's nice to see that. So even over the last week, XRP has done pretty reasonably well. I mean, it wasn't long ago XRP was down to what? Here, let's do a 30-day chart. Down to what, 40 something? Yeah. Look, XRP was at 49 cents on November 3rd. A little over a week ago, it was 49 cents. Ran up to 70 cents, and now just a hair below 64 cents. It's alive, folks. It's just money flows through the entire crypto ecosystem. That's all this is. We don't choose when it takes off, but people, and eventually they're gonna pump the damn thing. That's just what happens. That's what I'm here for. There's this post from Mikey Bull Crypto from yesterday, and I did share this in a previous video, but he had another comment I thought I'd share. So he wrote yesterday, XRP massive surge incoming, similar manner of Doge. Probably $2 target end of year. So he's talking about for XRP, $2 by the end of the year. It's just a for fun target he's throwing out there. And Dogecoin, I mean, it has broken up quite a bit. It's moving down with the rest of the market at the moment. But here, I'll show you. Let's look over. Here's a 30-day chart. Whoo, look at that. So it had a 24-hour high of 43.5 cents, but 30 days ago, it was 11 cents. From 11 cents to 43 cents, and now it's at 36 cents. So that was dead, and there are people in the Doge community, oh, is it ever gonna go? Blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of a whiny little bitch. Blah, 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 blah. And then it went off. And that's just what happens. You're gonna find that in every single ecosystem. It's the truth. I'm just being honest with you, folks. It's just, we don't decide when it goes, but the rising tide of liquidity, it does lift all boats. That's how this works. Sure, you could find some outlier exceptions to that, especially if something's like a rug, maybe something like that. Maybe there's a scam or something. But broadly speaking, yes, it moves in tandem. And you think that a top 10 coin like XRP, which has legal clarity and has consolidated for almost 7 years, it's just not going to go because reasons? Stop using your emotions to make important financial decisions. Please, do whatever you want, but use logic, reason, and data, okay? That's my only request. So anyway, after making that $2 prediction there yesterday, he reposted that. Actually, let me X out of that. He reposted that this morning, 2:54 a.m. Central. And he simply wrote, XRP God candle imminent. Get ready, folks. So he does believe that we're close. Now, unfortunately, Bitcoin started tanking in XRP. When there's that much of a tank on XRP, or Bitcoin rather, after that much of a move to the upside, not surprising. Also not a big deal. There was this post from Charting Guy. He said, there are signs lining up for a local top. Dogecoin daily relative strength index very, very high. XRP finally pumping. Bitcoin gone too far too fast. Needs a chill pill as well. As far as timing, it lines up for a chill pill here, at least some sideways for a bit, as I said in my last update. I will not be selling any coins as I have patience and conviction to hold until the cycle top through any possible dip or consolidation coming in between now and then. And I trade cycles, not day to day. But not a bad place to take profit, in my opinion. Can I be wrong and we keep going vertical? Yes, this is crypto. Things can get bonkers, lol. But just putting my current thoughts out there. So we'll see what happens, folks. In the short term, maybe it does go down a little bit. I mean, it is right now anyway. I mean, here, let's see where Bitcoin is just as because it's been dropping as I've been talking. Oh, wait, maybe it went back up a little bit. Okay. Well, we're going to, here, let me put a 24-hour chart. Whatever. We're Bitcoin 86,372 bucks. We'll see. You guys are future people, so you know more about how things have unfolded throughout this lovely little Tuesday that we're having here. I won't be surprised to see XRP above $1 in the not too distant future. I won't be surprised to see that. If Bitcoin's going to hang out here for a while, then we have to consolidate and okay, we'll see what it looks like. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a virtual certainty, not a certainty, but a virtual certainty. So as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much more or less just a matter of time. And I will continue to patiently hold as I've been doing for 7 freaking years. I am patient as the day I jumped into crypto. And, part of what helps that is I see that my strategy of buying and then literally doing nothing, it is working. I have broad exposure to the market. I hold 42 different cryptocurrencies. XRP is my largest individual position. And then I just let time do the heavy lifting. Same thing I do with the stock market. And wouldn't you know it, as more money flows in and the crypto pie gets bigger, my net worth goes up a lot. Like, there you go. It's not rocket science. I have no course to sell you. That's how it works. Anybody can do this. I'm not I'm just a regular I literally am. There's nothing special about me compared to you. I'm just doing it. That's it. You can do it. Anyone can do this. It really is that simple. Broad exposure to the market, long time horizon, then life-changing wealth. That's it. So excited to see how this unfolds, but let's just say I'm pretty optimistic. Crypto Michael, by the way, posted this. Pullbacks are healthy after such a fast move up. Bull markets have violent dips, but they usually get bought up fast. The top isn't in. And I certainly buy that as well. So I'll check in with you guys later today, but this is an exciting time to be in the market. It'll be fun if we keep going up before a correction. But man, what a week we've had. It has been absolutely crazy, but I firmly believe that the best is yet ahead. We haven't had alt season yet. Yes, some coins have started popping off. Good to see the price action we've seen with XRP. It's very clearly alive. I mean, it's going to run. I mean, it did a 20x last cycle from 10 cents to $2. That's what XRP did while it was under attack from the SEC. It did a 20x from the bottom to the top of the cycle. Do you not think we might see a little better this time? It's not as legal clarity, folks. And there's way more money flowing in this time into crypto. It's just such an incredible time. But I'm going to wrap up here, though. You guys tell me what you think in the comments section. Again, I'll check back with you a little bit later today. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.